Well, the American Red Cross and other nonprofit organizations are now focused on the first 24 and 48 hours after the storm strikes. Now, they call this the most crucial time to get people shelter, food, and other supplies.
Hope Ford caught up with local chapters who are ready to respond whenever and wherever the storm hits.
With Ian days away from U.S. landfall, Georgia nonprofits are spending those days preparing for every situation.
So we're planning, getting products together.
Where do we need to pre-position volunteers? Where do they need to go now?
Carla Mayton with Georgia's Northwest Division of the American Red Cross says hundreds of volunteers are already in Florida. The main focus, emergency shelter there, evacuation shelters here.
So if Georgia needs to be host to Floridians that need to evacuate, we can be ready to house those families in a safe location until they can return home.
Closer to home, Esmeline Richmond-Shockley of Georgia-based Caring for Others has her team prepping trucks with immediate disaster relief supplies.
Shovel and rakes and cleaning supplies, gloves and tarps and all of those types of things. Those are things that you need immediately.
Both Richmond-Shockley and Mayton, seasoned pros at leading and responding to large-scale natural disasters.
I've been doing this since 2005 with Hurricane Katrina, and that's where my adrenaline gets up because I'm ready to go out there and roll up my sleeves.
Mayton also preparing to head into response mode herself.
I'll be heading down to Macon. We're moving some of our staff down to South Georgia just to get pre-positioned.
Both nonprofit leaders say once their organizations meet the basic needs of people in the first few days, they'll move to long-term assistance. They may need to call on additional volunteers and take in additional supplies.
The storm is just so unpredictable still.
But just as the storm's path continues to shift, so will their response efforts to reach as many people as possible. In Atlanta, Hope Ford, 11 Alive News.